EA Sports and the R&A are proud to present opening round coverage of the Open Championship. Welcome to the Open Championship, the oldest major in golf. Frank, there really is nothing quite like it. The old course at St. Andrews combined with the Open Championship, it's bathed in history.
The golf course is magnificent. It just reeks of all the great players that have played the game. Pick your hero, whether it's a Bobby Jones, a Nicklaus, a Rory McIlroy, a Tiger Woods. All the greats have been there and played this marvelous course. It stood the test of time. And even the routing, the old 9 holes out, turn around and 9 holes in. It's marvelous.
This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus.
Foot, 92 feet level. Wow.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Rich, it's been a very good workmanlike performance. Yet another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard. Let's go down to the 11th. Been a steady performance so far early in this first round, but at some point, Frank, they need to take steady to spectacular.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, Rich, and really sooner rather than later, that's for sure. But yeah, steady becomes boring if it stays on for too long. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Golly.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
I mean, this skill.
Off to the right.
And that was sublime.
Just good hands coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
Ooh.
Really no chance to go in there.
No.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. So with that, the score is now at even par. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze. Because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway.
I wonder what that will do.
Touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right, though. Beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
That was just a beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the middle.
Rich, one of the problems with the 12th hole is the severity of these ridges on the green. If you've got a pitch shot or a short shot coming in here, not only do you have to get the distance right, but you've got to get the right spin on the ball, whether it kicks forward or you want it to stop.
Well played here. Went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up. Shouldn't be a problem here. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line.
Oh, that's fine.
What makes the old course at St. Andrews so memorable is not just the round of golf, but it's the setting. It's the old town. It's people watching from the windows nearby. All of that makes it really a good experience. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Frank, the 14th is a big par 5, chance to make a big move, but also possibility of making a big number if you're not careful.
Yeah, you've got to be very aware of the out of bounds on the right side, even though it does move to the right. Ideal tee shot is down the right side that gets very close to that, because then that opens up the second shot and keeps that tee shot away from that crop of bunkers called the birdies. There's a big cross bunker up ahead that has to be avoided for the second shot. If you're long enough, you can reach this par 5 and 2, but this green with so many undulations that it is anything other than flat.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Settles in over the putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Oh, missed that.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just a couple of feet. Holding steady now at 2 under par. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
Well, I've blown that one. Wow.
EA Sports and the R&A are proud to present second round coverage of the Open Championship. That is just a beautiful shot. This is an 80-yard shot, but with a little helping wind. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking to work.
Wow.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Oh, boy, I almost didn't make it.
Has the birdie to move to 3 under par for the championship.
That was lucky.
Chance here at the par 5 fifth, Frank, to make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The fifth hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. It should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
It's okay.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Join that trio at the top.
Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go.
Rich, these players aren't getting a reprieve with the win right now.
Right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good.
Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players that don't get every other day.
This will test the player. I mean, it's one thing to play with no wind in perfect conditions, but as we know, golf is a game of variables.
Yeah, and a better strike will be rewarded today.
Wow.
Leaves that one about 20 feet out from the cup. Nicely played shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. This is when the game becomes easy, and you know this, it almost never is easy. But when you're hitting fairway after fairway after fairway, the game's a pleasure. Hasn't missed a single fairway today. Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Sneaks that in. We're now tied.
There you have it, Frank. The second round is complete. What are your thoughts?
I think anybody looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
We're behind going into the third.
EA Sports and the R&A are proud to present third round coverage of the Open Championship. Well, this one has a chance to be really good. $80 yards to the flagstick, Frank.
Should be safely on deck.
Still bouncing back there.
This would be nice. 2 straight birdies. So 1 shot closer to the lead with that birdie. Par 3 8th hole here at the Open Championship. And Frank, why is it so difficult to get the ball close here?
Well, there's the bunker on the left side. There's a little bit of a downslope there. This is the first par 3 that you'll play. And it's just tough to judge that distance perception. You've really got to be accurate on your yardage here.
This one looks right on point.
Well,
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
You're starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
Always so important to finish your first 9 holes on a positive note here at the Open Championship.
Yeah, the 9th hole, this is the most extreme part, furthest away from the clubhouse, in the middle of the loop here. A good drive, though, that avoids those bunkers has every chance of finding this par 4 with your tee shot.
I have no idea where that dirt is over there.
Far left of the flagstick here. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
49, 1 inch down. Okay, 49 feet if I get a read. Oh!
Frank, that's just a really good
Just
putt right
missed
there.
it.
Yeah, that's why you call lag putting. You get outside a certain distance, and really your mind has to be about 2-putting and not trying to be a hero.
Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Good-looking shot right here.
No,
Well, that's how you
maybe
play
8.
the game. Right
8 would have been
there.
better.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Frank, number 11, the Eden, is really one of the more fascinating holes in all of golf.
Yeah, the 2 bunkers that the players normally worry about, Strath bunker in the front and the Hill bunker to the left. What makes those 2 bunkers so difficult is the steepness of the faces in them.
she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That was well judged, wasn't it?
Rory, stand with me.
Frank, how do you like the 12th hole here at St. Andrews?
Well, it's a beautiful par 4. You start to see the village of St. Andrews in the background, Eden Estuary to the right, and also decision time. If you're long enough, it's certainly worth having a crack at this par 4 with your tee shot. But if you're not a long hitter, then you've really got to worry about those 4 beautifully and well strategic positioned bunkers in the middle of the fairway.
On the green, sure, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole. This is a cross-country special.
Two feet 24. 24 is 69, 73. 73 feet. $73 feet. 73 feet. Oh, I didn't
two
make
components
it.
to the
Dadgummit.
long lag putt, the speed, number one.
Long
and
putts.
then
Huh?
the read. And missed out on that second part.
Well, that's
Shouldn't be a
if she didn't
problem
want
here.
to come in. Don't make her.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
Final round. Final round. Oh, I got 7 to 11 miles an hour wind. Good Lord have mercy. It's like golfing in a gale.
EA Sports and the R&A are proud to present final round coverage of the Open Championship. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Hole number 11, the Eden, is really the finest medium-length one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect. For the reasons why is it's normally very, very difficult to make a hole of this length, or should I say this short, so difficult. But they've managed to do that here at Eden with that Strath bunker in the front and the severe sloping on either side of that bunker.
Now, that can really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, you'll come unstuck at 11.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, good roll, good putt.
Well, Rory McIlroy's right on my butt. Last round,
Now at
too.
the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze. Because if you are playing a head
What,
breeze,
darling?
then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this
Oh,
fairway.
what do you think?
A touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot
Me
bunker
neither.
just short of this green. There is gorse left and right, though.
Huh.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of mine.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the foul here. Good
I
strike.
got to kick it again.
Why? Good chance to attack the pin.
Okay.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Well, this is the kind of strong wind that will really test a player. Birdie try up next. Score that a birdie. Moving on now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what's the strategy here?
6 holes left.
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called nicks, and then the other 2 up ahead, once again, they're called the coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left center, you will actually have a full view of this green. The left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
It's going to get in there. Dadgum, it's still got
Be
in
a little
there.
disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. 90 yards. Frank, when you look at great rivalries in sports, you realize that athletes need each other. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to achieve greatness, to achieve legendary status. And in golf, Tom Watson needed Jack Nicklaus to push him to another level.
And also to define an era. Without one, we couldn't think of the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s or the 2010s. You need those players to define that era. So you need competition. Competition is not without rivalry.
Good putt.
Just got to stay ahead of old Roy here. I can win this one if I can stay ahead of you. No mistakes. No mistakes.
Frank, you can actually play this 14th hole by taking a detour to another hole on the front side. Explain.
Yeah, that's the 4th hole. The 4th hole is adjacent to the 14th, and if you're in a little bit of trouble off the tee, there's nothing wrong with playing the 14th as a zigzag style par 5. So that means the drive, if it doesn't go down the right, you go further left and then back to the green. But it's a safer way, but a much longer option.
Caught that one flush, Frank. That was beautiful.
What was the movie again? Dead, solid, perfect.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Oh, wow. That's going downhill. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Yeah, wasn't good. That
That's
wasn't
one of
not
the
a
more
good choice.
depressing sights in
Not a
golf.
good choice.
You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the 15th here at the old course, just a classic example of links golf, where you might be aiming for something that isn't even on the golf course.
Exactly. There's a nice line there in between the two humps that you can see in front of you off the tee. If you keep looking down, you'll see the church steeple. That's the perfect line for the tee shot. Got to be careful with the second shot coming up. You see the 16th tee and out of bounds to the right of this green, and that little pot bunker that protects the front.
This one checking in at 150 yards. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
That rascal still bounced.
Wow. On the green. And a chance for birdie. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. That's a bit
Just
disappointing.
missed that rascal again.
I guarantee you, though,
Well, it's going to be a
she
bad
thought
day.
she
I
had
can
that
tell.
one.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Yeah. Bad day. Can't get anywhere with a par, girl.
They'll take it. That's a par.
You'll have to ride a bus to that next golf tournament.
Frank, the 16th hole, famous for the principal's nose, and I
No
can't
driving.
help but think of Mrs. Hartman from 4th grade.
Well, I don't
She
know
didn't
how,
like us.
I don't know how Mrs. Hartman would have played this hole, but she would have been wary of the out of bounds on the right. And that's why the general consensus is you not only avoid the principal's nose, but you hit the tee shot a little bit further left. It might lengthen the hole, but it is certainly the more prudent strategy.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Things are hard as rocks. It's going downhill, it's going uphill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I'm sorry, you have what, darling? You're going to invite my sister to do what? Okay. Good.
Terrific golf shot.
We'd love to.
That for an
They're probably
easy
broke.
birdie.
They need
This one
food.
just requires a little bit of focus.
Yeah, they're probably broke.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Nothing. Good advertising. Dessert. We don't have any dessert. What are you going to cook her?
Famous 17th at the Open Championship, Frank. You begin to see the scoreboards, the grandstands, and you
What,
know
lentils?
all eyes are on you for the next couple of holes.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is one
there you
hole
go,
I think
okay.
that
Thought you
anybody
said
that
lentils.
goes to
Oh,
the
my
old
God,
course
no.
certainly wants to play. Blind tee shot. You've got to flash it across the
Where
out
are
of
you,
bounds.
where are
and
you going to
somehow find the fairway. If you go
insult
too
my
safe
sister?
down the left
Look at
side,
her lentils.
well, there's some heather to be chopping out of.
I thought you were going to cook her lentils.
Certainly gives you
So
a
why are you
chance
going
to
to
hit
insult
this
my sister by
beautiful
cooking her
green
lentils?
angle to the left, well protected by the road hole bunker.
They're terrible.
And if you're a little ambitious and
They're
a little
terrible.
strong, then there's a road
You're
itself
poor if you eat
out of
lentils.
bounds beyond the
You
screen.
eat nothing. You're eating hog
Nice
food.
drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one.
She was too
This
little
is
to
about
remember.
125 yards. That might be a fat 8-iron for me.
She would be too little to remember. She's going to be too little to remember. Wonder how far that would go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost 8. It still ran out of course. God, I hate
Well,
this.
that's how you do it.
Man,
Hit it
these
close,
are hard
take
to
the pressure
control
off
on
that
here.
putt. That one should be no problem.
You haven't got time for
Shouldn't be a
that.
problem
Heidi,
here, but
hush.
not a formality either.
Hit the wrong side of that thing. Hit the wrong deal.
Continues to amaze.
And she
Yet
wins
another
the
birdie.
Open.
And what a day it's been. Frank, here at the 18th.
Oh, wait, we
so
got one
much
more to go.
history
Good,
has
I
been
thought we
made
won
through
that
the
one.
years.
Yeah, one of my favorite memories. I remember, Jack Nicklaus when he beat Doug Sanders in that playoff. The famous sort of short putt that Doug Sanders missed. But really, the great moment that stands out was Seve making that 15-footer across the hill in 1984 wearing the blue sweater. Not only did he win the Open Championship, but he beat a tremendous field that included Bernard Langer, Tom Watson, Fred Couples, Lanny Watkins, Faldo, and
Oh my
Greg
God, I'm
Norman.
on the green by
It was
a
an
foot.
amazing
Oh my
Open
God, what a
Championship.
putt.
And I love that
It's gonna be
fist bump. It
huge.
was pure Seve. All that fire, all that passion came flying out.
101
and that's where
feet
you
plus
just sort of
6
fell
foot.
in love with the game.
6 times 12 is 72. 72.
What a tremendous display of golf this has been.